really is.
Not really, but what up, though?
Really, yeah.
What up, though?
Baby
What's
cold
happening with
with 'em.
y'all?
Salute T-Baby. It's not cold in the D right now.
Man, salute to the city of Detroit right now, man. The city was live last night, boy. I tell you. Man, shout out. I love this crazy-ass city.
Salute to the dude on the bike playing the music outside the club when everybody started doing the hustle outside.
Man, hey, you was out there Cupid shuffling and
Oh,
shit.
yeah, I do it all. I do it all.
But just in case you forgot, I'm your boy, JUNETEENth.
I'm Stubbs.
And this, you know what time it is. Time to take off real quick. One time for the one time.
Hey, y'all, I forgot a long time ago I said on every episode, I'm going to give you guys a law. And just today I was thinking about it, like, damn, I ain't even been dropping no laws, just for them to know. And I don't have one prepared today, so it's not happening. But every episode I'm going to try to at least give y'all one law.
Hey.
A UCC code or something.
Hey, players mess up.
Yeah.
Players mess
I
up.
just randomly forgot. Like, damn, I ain't been doing that.
What up, though, TikTok? What's happening with y'all? We got some folks in the house. What's happening? What's going on with y'all? If y'all got anything y'all want to speak on, hey, put it in the comment section below. We got Clapper over here.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep calling it that, but yeah. What's happening with y'all? Hey.
Salute to all the lovely ladies that was out on the town last night.
Man,
like,
they were out there too.
That one in the brown dress was rejecting everybody. I ain't even try to get on her.
Man,
Salute
why?
to you though.
Man, why women do that, bro?
Man, bro, every dude.
Man,
But she was cold though. She knew like, oh, I'm the shit. Niggas about to try to holler.
And see, it's shit like that made dudes say, fuck it. We don't even want to, hey.
Now she was straight though.
Yeah, she was straight, but goddamn.
But I feel like she was waiting on one guy in particular. I don't feel like she was letting like you come shoot your shot. Fuck all these other niggas. I felt like she was that type of woman. Not like I really
Well, you got plenty of them like that. I mean, technically, we kind of like that too.
Oh yeah, you gotta be selective in this world. Because if you just anybody who accepts any and everything, that's kind of a definition of a HOE garden tool.
But at the same time, we don't do that as much as women do.
Yeah.
Because we actually pretty cool with it. At least we'll have a conversation with somebody we not attracted to and be like, okay, cool, you have a nice night. Women, on the other hand, a lot of them, they just won't even say shit at all. They just look at you and brush the fuck past you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God damn.
We got a little heat wave on the way.
On the way?
Or whatever.
It's here. What the
shit? I feel like I'm about
shit?
to lose 10 pounds this week, bro. Because I'm about to be outside getting it in, feeling good.
Man, we were sweating like a motherfucker today.
Man, what?
Hot. But you know what? I can't complain because, in a couple months, you already know what's about to happen.
Winter, fall, winter.
There you go.
Yeah. I do wanna. Can we jump into some stuff?
Go ahead, do your thing.
I do want to say my condolences to all the people in Brazil. There was a balloon, a hot air balloon. I want to say about 20, 21 people. I think only 13 perished or lost their lives, but the rest of them, no, I want to say eight people lost their lives and 13 people were injured. But nonetheless, it's still not tragic. I don't know if all those people knew each other, if there's just random people, but for anything like that to happen is highly unfortunate.
Did they say what caused that to happen?
I don't know what caused it, but a fire did. They used the heat to.
Yeah.
But from the camera view, they was able to see a fire got started. And some people crawled to the bottom of the basket, was hanging from the bottom.
Damn.
I guess thinking it would lower slowly and they could just jump down, but they got too weak and just released in midair.
That shit. Just imagine you that high up and you hanging
high up, and
you hanging on the wing of the prayer.
I think somebody caught on fire and just jumped off the side. Like it was hot, and you could. I think one dude. Oh, I'm sorry for getting graphic. I believe he was screaming on the way down, man or woman. I couldn't tell.
I mean, shit, you would too.
Yeah.
But you know what? If I was in that position, I try my best to see if we over somebody or water, at least, then try to jump. But other than that, yeah, what can you do?
I felt bad. I feel bad for all of y'all.
Sheesh. Man, you know what? It's the reason why I don't like heights.
All right.
Because of stuff like that. Like for a long time, I wouldn't get on the plane.
For real?
Yeah, for a long time I wouldn't.
Remind me of that scene. Mike, you remember Jackson 5 movie? Michael
Yeah.
on the plane?
Yeah. You know what really scalded it for me?
What?
9/11.
Okay.
No, I'm
More
just
intentional.
not to
That's
go
like-
not to go there, but I'm just saying, being a kid at the time, seeing
But it's
that.
not a malfunction. It's an intentional.
No, but what I'm saying is, as a kid growing up, you see that, not knowing what we know now, what we claim to know now about it. You're not thinking like that.
What about movies like Speed and where cars get hit all the time? Are you afraid to get in the vehicle?
I was in the car before I ever got on the plane.
Automobile, I should say.
I was in the car before I ever got on the plane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, you never got on the plane and then that happened. And then you
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, all
Before all that,
understand.
that's what I'm saying. So, all these incidents are unfortunate, especially if you're up in the sky. And there's really limited places for you to go. Mm-hmm. So, hey, my condolences to everybody. On to other type of situations going on in the world right now. We already know what's happening overseas in the Middle East. The Iran situation, Iran, Israel, and this country. What the hell is going on? Is this the start of World War III?
I ain't gonna say that.
Or has World War III already started? We just don't know about it. I think in this particular, I don't know too much about it. I'm just going by what we hear.
Mm-hmm.
This situation, why do we always got to jump in certain type of situations that really have limited?
It don't got nothing to do with us.
It don't have nothing to do with
the
us.
world police. Why? Because that just lets you know we paranoid. Well, we gotta. What you doing over there? What's going on?
Yeah, like why do we have to be involved? Now I understand Iran. I heard what I was told was the start of this thing. Iran wants to nuke, and other countries said no, you're not getting a nuke. But my biggest argument with that is it's like every country got a nuke. I'm not saying they should have one, but what I'm saying is other countries does have a nuke.
You know what needs to happen? Just like with Antarctica, every country come together and sign a peace treaty. But nobody wants to do that.
They kind of did.
For Antarctica,
I'm
talking about for the whole world. Hey, everybody, pull up to the UN. We all gonna sign this today.
But see, the thing about it, they got something called NATO, but that only involves certain countries.
Yeah. No, man, I'm talking about everybody pull up, and that would stop world peace. And then people don't need militaries, and we can focus our money and all our infrastructures on technology and advancing life. But that lets you know it might be an outside entity, aka aliens or something, that wants us to stay in a certain place or frequency. I don't want them to get that high up in frequency or that place.
The problem with world peace is world peace ain't profitable. That's the problem. Because we all know war is big money. War keeps people.
You are correct, rich. Jerry Hannum.
What he say?
He said because they used it right away, and on Israel. Yeah, you definitely spelled Israel wrong.
Is he talking about
what you're asking in the Book of Revelations? I don't remember.
No, he's absolutely right. A lot of this is in the Book of Revelations. They talk about a lot of destructive things happening in the last days. That's what he's referring to. But you know what,
man? But I've been hearing that ever since I've been.
I know. I was getting ready to say that. Yeah, we've been hearing that for a long time. But
last days, 20 years ago. What the fuck?
I think we definitely headed there, warp speed, because after 2020, that showed me and a whole bunch of other people like, look, we are actually damn near there.
I believe it.
Because things changed a lot ever since then. So back to Iran, the situation they had, with all this, and them not getting the nuke and stuff like that, they're gonna cause turmoil. Now, my question to you is that why would you decide to bomb Iran, you know what I mean, after he said we're going to stay out of this?
Politics, man. Everybody shake hands with the other hand, finger crossed.
I'll say the underplay for the overplay. Whatever type of sideline deal going on or whatever, that we don't know about.
Yeah.
And like I said before, going back to what you were saying about world peace, the problem that we'll never get it because world peace ain't profitable. It's not. Somebody got to make the missiles. Somebody got to make the guns. Somebody got to, somebody got to write off the insurance policies. Wink, wink. So
I agree.
That's the problem. That's the problem with world peace. And have we ever even really, like Age of Ultron? You remember when Ultron said, I don't think you guys really want peace. I think you got peace confused with quiet.
Yeah. Good movie. Good quote. Salute Vision, actually, because technically y'all one and the same.
Yeah. But here we are. What do you think is going to come of this?
Jerry Hannum said because they won't retaliate in a respectable manner.
Who won't retaliate?
Probably respectable manner.
Which country?
Weaker nation. Probably Iran.
Talk about Israel, Iran. Put it in the comment.
Yeah, put it in the comment. We trying to get. He said Iran. Yeah.
Okay, well, in that case, But you know what? This stuff been going on for the last 100 years?
What, over there in Israel?
Yeah, over there in the Middle East.
No, that's been over 100 years. That's thousands of years since the biblical time.
Yeah, that's been going on since forever.
Forever. That ain't gonna stop.
They can't get along.
That's actually in Revelations when it's gonna come to an end.
Yeah. You got.
I want to say when the original people return to the land, it's gonna come to an end.
Yeah,
but it's neither of y'all.
Yeah, because we know, like, ever since the state of Israel has been created, ever since the 47 after World War II, it's always been a problem over there. It's always been a problem over there. I'm not going to get into details on why, but notice after World War II, when they came over there, it's always been a problem over there. Y'all filling the dots on that.
Fill it in.
So, I don't know, man. I know people are panicking, but I tell people all the time, what are you panicking for?
He said when Yahshua returns, Yahweh Elohim Yahshua. Oh, yeah, we know.
All praise go to the Most High.
The letter J wasn't invented till the 16th or 17th century. His name couldn't have been Jesus. I hate to say it, it's just true.
And on top of that, what was told was the first slave ship was called the good ship Jesus.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, according to certain sources. But this Middle East thing, people are panicking, people getting afraid, I look at it like this: whatever gonna happen, gonna happen. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing to a degree. It's nothing really you can really do about this. The only thing you can do is what you can. And I tell people all the time, the only thing you can really do is do what's best for you.
And your people.
And your people.
So you can't extend your arm across the community, unfortunately.
Yeah, because my solution for me might not be the same for you.
That's true.
I can't really speak on that.
Everybody in your household up under you?
But all I gotta say is what do y'all think about it? At this point, I'm pretty much sick of whatever the fuck all this fear mongering and shit. Do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
Shit,
Become self-sustaining, get off grid. That's how you gain your power back little by little.
Now, I remember you sent me some screenshots of what's going on, and Iran media, quote unquote, said, "Mr. President, you started it, we'll finish it." I don't know how true that is. This is all alleged.
Hey man, look, bro, we don't be bothering nobody up here in Michigan, man. Michigan, bro, we got a glove and a gun, and you see they're not even connected. We're not even trying to grab that boy. So yeah.
And another screenshot you sent me said when they bombed the 3 nuclear sites, they said he said all the U.S. planes are now returning home.
I only heard it from that source.
Yeah, this is not confirmed.
It's not confirmed.
So we just allegedly.
Jerry Hannum said, "Yep, just try to put that pack down and feed yourself." In other words, speaking on self-sustaining, just try to do for self. I ain't gonna say don't worry about your neighbor. People close to you in your vicinity, you could extend it to probably even your zip code if you want, or your block. But unfortunately, I can't do for nobody way over in California.
Can't.
Other than the Cash App donation, but I'm talking about real. What can I put food on your table? Is other ways I can truly help you. Good advice, like a friend. Like I see somebody breaking in your house. Can I pull up for self-defense? Like to a degree you can with technology, but sometimes just help who you can close to you.
And also be careful who you help too.
Yeah, don't exert yourself too much.
Because you got some people that say they won't help, but they plotting on you. Cause you know what I mean? Just
backstabbers. Look at Julius Caesar.
Facts.
The knives wasn't in his chest.
Hey, his own people took him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just be mindful.
Hey, look at Saddam Hussein. His own people took him out.
Look at Gaddafi.
If you know that connection of 9/11. Sorry.
Look at Gaddafi.
Yeah.
Also, too, I'll give you another one. It's kind of a hard thing.
I'm sorry, Bin Laden. Was it Bin Laden with 9/11? What did I say?
Well, Bin Laden, quote unquote, was supposed to be part of that.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't get into details on that, but just imagine in this situation, you helping out a minor, a kid or whatever, and you got your best intent on helping that minor, but what if that minor backstabs you?
That's true.
You know what I mean? You got kids that can kids do it all the time.
You remind me of that scene on The Wire when I want to say Omar was just in the store. I feel like he did something for the kid, but anyway,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Took
him out of there. Yeah, that happens too. So just be mindful who you're helping these times because everybody ain't your friend.
But on the lighter topics that he's about to present now. No, for real. Let me speak.
Go ahead.
Red Lobster, I don't know if y'all know, they got a CEO. They had a new CEO for a while, for like 2 or 3 years now, but they just announced that they're going to be having seafood boil bags at Red Lobster along with $5 drinks. He's just trying to get people pulling up. I'm like, damn, y'all should have been did the seafood boil bags.
Yeah, I was going to say, y'all kind of late to the party now.
Y'all real late, though. I ain't going to say it's been a fad or a phase, but... And then I can't see y'all putting boiled eggs in. I feel like y'all going to substitute a boiled egg with something.
You know what's so crazy? You know what's been really keeping Red Lobster afloat?
What?
Them cheddar biscuits.
Them biscuits.
Not the cheddar biscuits, granddad.
Free cheddar? Well, not free.
Not free, but you get it with every meal.
Yeah.
I kind of want some cheddar biscuits.
All right.
They kind of, hey, I haven't had, I haven't had in a long time.
Red Lobster Telegraph?
Yeah, that's the closest one.
Damn, that's kind of, yeah.
That's kind of out the way. But they got, you go to the store and make them yourself.
I feel like it's one on 75 and 696 somewhere.
Out there in Livonia?
It might be somewhere over there.
That might be, that is still open, I think.
Okay.
Because I've been to that about a year ago.
It might be. I drive by it, but I never went to the one out in that area on the way to Sterling Heights.
Over there by the Costco.
I think so, yeah.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Next to a Ram's Horn or something.
Yep, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, not the cheddar biscuits, granddad, but yeah, they kind of late to the party on the seafood boil.
I mean, they still the price, the look of it, and good reviews. Y'all could still turn it around. He been kicking out good ideas to try to like revitalize and turn Red Lobster around. So I'm not mad at you for your ideals, but sometimes you got to be ahead of the wave, not behind it. Got to be ahead of the wave to surf.
He must be a brother.
Yeah.
I knew
You
it.
know
I
he
knew
was
it.
black?
I knew it. No, I didn't know. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I knew it.
Because you remember, like 2 or 3 years ago, Red Lobster was shut down a bunch of stores and fired a bunch of people. That was him. He was
Really?
like,
Oh, that was him.
I'm trying to save the company, but in order to save it, we got to make these cuts.
Uh-huh.
Because he got hired in on it was going downhill. It was already bad. He's trying.
Well, that make perfect sense. See, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, only a brother, but salute to him.
Brother man. And the salute to
Clarissa Shields.
I was going, okay, we'll talk about her.
Yeah, Clarissa Shields.
Yeah.
And of course, you know she won. I didn't see the fight, but we all know that she won against her opponent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I forgot her name, but I knew who it is.
Yeah. Clarissa Shields talking about she about to give up money for any woman that can beat her, get $100K.
Did she try to challenge a male boxer one time?
Yeah, she got knocked out in sparring.
She did.
She got knocked out in sparring. This is back when she was talking about she want to fight Floyd.
Yeah.
She got knocked out in sparring.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a top athlete. He just caught her. He caught her with a good one though. It's just like that. Unfortunately, it happens.
Hey, I seen a video of a woman. She was working at a restaurant, and she's training to be an MMA fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted to take on one of her employees, who was like 6 feet tall. They went in the back alley and fought. Man, dude knocked her ass out with one shot. She ended up getting fired after that. He kept his job.
He probably was smart enough to make sure she swing first.
Yeah, but Well, what happened was she kept challenging him, and he wasn't trying to fight her.
Oh.
So technically, he was being bullied. So that's how that happened.
He said if you go into it with the genuine heart, you'll come out with genuine lessons. And I believe that was about what we talked about. No, it couldn't have been the Red Lobster thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to read.
You mind when you telling us what you referring to when you said that?
Yeah.
Because
A salute to, I was going to say salute to R. Kelly, though. Because, I don't know if it's a salute. Unfortunately, you're incarcerated, and I want to say you had a self-attempt on your own life by yourself.
Somebody trying to poison him, what's been told.
See, I've heard mixed reviews. I heard he tried to poison himself. Somehow he trying to get out on the medical or something.
That's new to me, but I heard from what was told, they said he was poisoned, whether it be somebody did or he did it himself, but they said word is he was poisoned.
Well, salute to R. Kelly. I don't know if they're coming for your catalog, a string of bad luck. I don't know if it's karma. I don't know what it is, but I don't even know if I should really be saying salute. But go through what you're getting through. I'll say that. Go through what you're getting through. Or get through what you're going through.
I just find it kind of crazy that happened, and a couple months ago you had the Tory Lanez situation. Somebody tried to take him out.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
No, that wasn't a couple months ago. That was like 3 weeks ago.
That was about at least a month ago.
Not a month, bro. He just got stabbed. Shanked up 2-3 weeks ago.
Well, whenever.
Okay, month.
Well, what I'm saying is, notice how all of a sudden these R&B artists are in jail, and all of a sudden they trying to get taken out.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
And Tory Lanez is coming to find out, hey, bro, you really didn't do that. And that's what I feel. But that's why I always talk about capital punishment and other things. You got people locked up and incarcerated who are truly innocent. But by the time you find out, it was a dude down in Florida. You remember that young kid down in Florida? He was a black kid. He ended up taking his own life. He was on Rikers Island years ago. He had a documentary on Netflix.
You talking about Khalif
Bowman? It started with
something. Damn.
Yeah.
Khalif Boulder, something like that.
Bowman.
Yeah, they did it. Jay-Z did a documentary on him.
Yeah, and his dad didn't want nothing to do with him until...
That was his stepdad. That wasn't his real
Or his
dad.
stepdad didn't want nothing to do with it. He ended up taking his own life because of what he went through and endured in there. So... All because even the guy who reported it, I believe, as soon as he reported it, he fled back down to Mexico.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I watched the documentary a long time ago, but I just think about innocent people a lot. That's why I try.
And I forgot, what did he go to jail for again? He went to jail for
mistaken identity, really.
Yeah, I know.
Because somebody, I want to say, robbed somebody or something, and they said it was him, and they just threw him in jail. And then because he wasn't signed the plea deal, that's why they kept his ass in jail.
Yeah, I remember now.
I think he was in there and he was in the hole for an extended amount of time too.
Yeah, he was. And the type of punishment he was going, he didn't want to be part of the go along, get along gang.
Yeah, because all the other dudes in prison was clicked up, and I'm not a clicked up type guy.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think they shut down Rikers, or they was getting ready to shut down Rikers because of that case, because it caught too much attention.
Could be. I can't recall that.
Because the prosecution got in trouble, the NYC Police Department and the correction office got in trouble, and I
want to say the
politicians got in trouble too.
Yeah. And the judge too, because if she would have just looked over the paperwork.
But see, that just goes to show you how corrupt the system is.
Yeah.
We already knew the system was corrupt, but even more,
If y'all work too much, especially you judges and prosecutors, supposed to, and it's definitely you free attorneys or whatever court appointed attorneys, y'all need to figure out a new system to give these people time to read over and review the case.
You know, going back to the Tory Lanez situation for a minute. Now I understand that he didn't do it, but he kind of did take the blame for himself instead of not snitching. Because he said he wanted to take the rap for it instead of casting blame on whoever shot the gun. Which was, in my opinion, crazy as hell. Because I'm not about to do no 10 years knowing I didn't do that shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hey, call me what you want to call me. I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. Whatever. But still, no. 10 years. And he didn't get the time for the shot for, her getting grazed in the foot. He got time for shooting in the air. Which is even crazy to me, 10 years.
That's real.
You got me fucked up. Hell no. Nah. Man, where my button at?
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
No, thank you. But anyway, on to another topic.
I got one.
What's up?
Your boy Wayne Brady.
What do you do?
You heard about him?
I think I know what you're talking about. I want you to say.
Now I want to hear what you're talking about.
No.
Wayne Brady, a lot of people are on the internet saying Wayne Brady for his, I want to say 53rd birthday, he showed up pretty much across a drag queen.
Okay, now we're talking about the same thing.
But again, I still don't know if he showed up a drag queen for his birthday, but I know he was part of a play, probably on Broadway or somewhere, called Kinky Boots or Kinky
What?
Something. And he was a character named Lola. And
What?
His character was pretty much a drag queen.
Whoa, hold
Look
on.
at Lola.
I don't even fuck with that kind of shit.
Look up, type in.
Wait a minute, I gotta look this.
What is his name? Damn, I just said his name.
Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady, Kinky Boots.
I don't even know if I want to look this up.
Kinky Boots, bro. Just look it up. Wayne Brady, Kinky Boots. I seen it, man. I was like, what the heck? But no, it's people on Twitter and stuff saying, oh, he came out the closet for his birthday, this and that. Maybe he's still in character. K-I-N-K Boots.
Oh man, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls.
Man, Wayne.
Wow.
Hey, Corey Holcomb be right about the industry a lot of times, bro.
Oh hell no.
Corey Holcomb be right about the industry.
Hell no. Hell no, man. What?
If you don't get that bullshit out of my
What the
face,
fuck?
bitch.
Hey, what the hell, bro? Wayne Brady. What the hell is wrong with you, man? What the fuck?
I wonder what the plot about it is. Cause they not have found.
Let's get this. Let's get this.
not have found a woman.
Let me get this shit off my screen. Get this shit off. No. Bye.
Now it's in your search history. Spike, I'll go through your tablet. What's wrong with you, Adrian?
I'm gonna say somebody was using this, but you know who he look like, bro? I hate to say it.
Don't. Who?
Serena Williams.
Oh, thank you. I thought you was gonna say somebody else.
Who?
I thought you was gonna say Viola Davis.
Damn.
Don't say yeah. No.
Damn, you fucked up for that. Hey, you bogus for
I
that
didn't
one.
want you to say that.
Damn, you fucked up.
That's my girl.
I said
feel like
Serena
me and
Williams.
Viola Davis will have a good relationship if I ever met her.
I said Serena.
Not the sexual, just a good platonic friend.
Man, Wayne Brady. But you know what? This is something that's been going on in the industry for, like you said, forever.
For a minute.
I mean,
Cat Williams called it. Corey Holcomb called it. It's several people who say it, but y'all ignore these people.
But I'm just saying, like, so you say he showed up at his party dressed like that?
That's what they're saying. He showed up to, I want to say, his 53rd birthday party dressed like that.
Oh, hell no.
People,
Nigga, what?
But then some of those same pictures, people are saying, like, no, this is backstage of the musical play. So I don't know.
Point is, you dress
Yeah,
like
you
that.
dress
That's
like
the
that.
point. You dress like that.
For a check.
Now, you can't tell me the emasculation of the black man ain't a
bro,
real
man.
thing. I don't give, man, come on, man.
Hey, can I say something else controversial about,
Go ahead.
Damn, what is his name again?
Wayne Brady.
Wayne
Why you
Brady.
keep forgetting his name?
I don't know why. I'm blanking right now. I usually always know. Wayne Brady. A lot of people in Hollywood don't know this, and I do believe, you remember years ago,
Woman Brady. I'm sorry.
You remember Wayne Brady had a TV show years ago.
He had a couple of them.
A lot of people, I put two and two together. I believe Wayne Brady lost his TV show because of Dave Chappelle.
Why you say that?
Because, he took 2 or 3 days out of his TV show just to go film that skit for Dave Chappelle.
I remember.
Shortly after his show, they canceled his show. They was like, bro, you can't do that shit. You on the clock. You on the schedule.
Because
And I believe it's a story that's swept under the rug. I mean, I know both of y'all just wanted to create art for the culture, but unfortunately, it's affected the man's career trajectory.
well, you know what they say?
What?
Wayne Brady makes what? He said, white folks make Wayne Brady makes Brian Gumbel look like Malcolm X.
If y'all believe it.
I mean, but you know what? He did come back and host that show, The Price is Right, for a while, too.
Yep.
Yeah, he did that.
Was it after or before Drew Carey?
I think that was before Drew Carey.
Okay.
Yeah, then
Like he hosted something else too. Wasn't he on one of them like where Terry Crews was on the side of the stage?
Yeah, he
judging people. And
yeah,
shit?
he did a couple of those too.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but yeah, man, you bogus for that, Wayne Brady. Wow. But you know what? Man, that threw me.
When the money
that threw
get
me
low,
off,
the
bro.
hungriness show. Corey Holcomb always say that when the money get low, the hungriness show. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Bro, that shit threw me off real bad because I had a topic I want to talk about, but that shit threw me the fuck off. Looking like the woman king. What the fuck was that, man? Come on,
Don't do that. Man. Viola Davis is beautiful, bro. Trust me.
I'm not saying that, but you said it.
I thought you was gonna say it.
No, I said Serena Williams. I said Serena Williams.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Woo.
But it's beautiful. It's weird because Serena Williams, you actually look feminine to several degrees. This nigga just look like
No comment.
you all the way wrong.
No comment. Man, why though, man?
Let me talk about something else though. This is the question somebody wanted me to ask, specifically you.
Please.
How should we celebrate Juneteenth? It's kind of a new holiday for us.
How should we celebrate
Because
Juneteenth?
a lot of people just do what they do on 4th of July. Barbecue, be amongst the family. But should there be a tradition? You know, like...
You asking the wrong person here because I don't celebrate none of these holidays.
I'm just saying for the ones that do want to go down that path. Because, you know, Thanksgiving, you got a turkey and people usually go around say things they think.
Somebody calling you.
Oh, that's my mom's. I hit her up.
Salute, moms. But it's kind of hard to answer that question because this is a holiday people are just not starting to give recognition to. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be kind of hard to say that. I mean, I don't know.
Man, the trash company did not celebrate Juneteenth, bro. We are supposed
A lot of companies that celebrate.
Usually, most holidays, we know to set our trash out a day late because they're not gonna pick it up. Nigga, they picked my shit up that morning. I was like, what the?
A lot of holidays didn't acknowledge Juneteenth. A lot of them didn't.
Is it nationwide or not?
No, it's not. Just like you remember MLK birthday wasn't nationwide for a bit.
Yeah. For what is we doing, bro?
Yeah, MLK holiday wasn't.
There's a lady on TikTok. She was going around showing all the nice cakes that they be making at like Myers and Walmart and shit. She showed the Juneteenth cakes. She's like, who designed these? It's like somebody just scribbled some shit. Here you go. Fuck out of here. Mind you, all the other cakes look nice and beautiful.
But how do you think we should celebrate Juneteenth?
Like you said, I don't celebrate it, but if I'm gonna go along with this hypothetical, can't do no Easter egg hunt. Can't put on the costume. I just feel like you should spend it outside for some reason, barefoot. Outside,
like our
barefoot.
ancestors.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it's good, earthing, grounding.
You didn't say that.
No, I didn't want to say that. But yeah, I feel like you should just spend it more so outside. Like field day. You remember schools and churches have field day? Just do a bunch of activities. It's like, so it would be like a 4th of July barbecue, fish fries, but everybody having fun.
So basically like an average summer holiday.
Yes.
You could have just said that.
I don't know. I feel like it got to be something else, though, that we're not doing for the other holidays because it got to have a standalone feature. You know, Memorial Day, you might go to a grave site. Labor Day, you typically don't want to be at work. You don't want to work as little as possible. What should be the significance of Juneteenth?
Man, don't give me an answer to that. Man, look.
Or maybe that's the day we get to be niggas. Pretend we don't know shit. Wait, what?
Or
that's
just
kind of that's when they found out some shit.
Or everybody take a day off just to go back and watch Malcolm X.
Remember Stacey Dash found out DMX died? That's what we should do a whole day, just find out old news. What happened on 9/11? Who got shot?
Man, I don't know. How y'all celebrate?
They canceled Good Times. What? Like, no.
Man, hey.
I don't know.
Celebrate it how y'all want to celebrate. But, I got to talk about what happened last night, bro.
What happened?
So, we was out on the town last night having a good time. We walked to this particular spot. And as we were walking, it was a police car right there at the intersection. And it was a group of Caucasoid. Am I saying that right? Well, women, white women. Let's call it that. It had to be like at least 8 of them. Mm-hmm. And they ran across the intersection. I mean, they were live. I mean, you could tell they was drunk as hell, whatever.
They were litty.
Lit wasn't the word. They was, man, the word beyond lit. But anyway, while they was walking, they was crossing the intersection on a green light. They went up directly to the police car. Mm-hmm. And the cop that was already in it, bro, they just went up there loud as hell, rah-rah. Opened the police car doors, just started dancing in front of the cop, just randomly.
What race was the cop?
The same race as the white girls.
You think he knew them?
I was thinking that later on. They probably knew each other, but at the same time, I said to myself, if anybody else would have done some shit like that, they would have been under the jail or under the ground. I mean, I mean, y'all had to see it because they just opened the door. They didn't give a fuck. Just opened the door. Ah!
What dances did they do, or was they just rowdy?
They were just rowdy.
Okay.
They're just rowdy
Did
with
she
it.
just start busting like
Nah,
pop locking? I'm like, oh shit.
But I can tell it was like a wedding reception because one of them had like the bride shit going on.
Yeah, the sash or sachet, whatever they call
Yeah, the
it.
sachet, yeah. I'm like, who does that? And who gets away with that? I'm like, that's some crazy ass shit. I've never seen no shit like that before in my life. Let one of us do that. You already know what's gonna happen to us. Where's the button?
Why are you gay?
No, wrong button.
Wow, well, you're wrong.
Wrong button. But anyway,
There's several things that can happen. Like, what if as soon as you open up the door, he start putting the zipper back up? Like,
only you would say some shit like that. What the fuck wrong with it?
press the wire. Yeah.
You got to stop doing that.
Hey, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Man, you don't know what they doing inside there.
As speaking of that, hey, we gotta tell the other story too.
What other story?
The girls with the cowboy boots and shit on. That was passing by.
The rodeo girls?
Yeah.
Oh, no. That was a wedding reception, too.
That was a weird reception too. But I'm laughing at the topic where when we were passing them and we were saying, okay, you know what I'm saying? Well, y'all got a, some type of rodeo event? And one of the girls gonna say, no, my girl getting married. Can't you see the she said something.
The sash.
No, she said something else. Can't you see the
Whatever the fuck.
whatever the fuck we didn't pay attention to?
Yeah.
Can't y'all tell? And I said to myself, when a group full of guys, who the hell gonna pay attention to that?
Bro, like, I've talking to women and I didn't realize they even had rings on their finger. That happens. Like, I'm so enamored, like neck up or chest up. I'm so enamored. I'm not focused on your feet. Now, a nigga with a foot fetish or a hand fetish, you might notice that, but I'm locked in on these features right now.
We not focused on that sash. We focus on that ass.
I be focused on y'all minds the most.
Fuck that. I focus on that ass. Look, they had cowboy boots on and cowboy hats.
That's what I thought it was a
chaps,
rodeo or something going on. Like, I'm like, damn, they got a rodeo club down here with a bull?
tight pants, short, blue jean shorts.
Salute to y'all.
And I'm supposed to pay attention to a goddamn. You got it, man.
Salute to y'all, though.
Hey, salute to them. Y'all was looking good, but at the same time, why would we notice that? It's like 10 of y'all.
Yeah.
I'm looking at some beautiful, beautiful chocolate. I'm not worried about no goddamn sash.
I mean, y'all look like y'all was having fun. A lot of fun. I don't know where y'all was headed. I ain't even, you know what? I don't know if you noticed that about me when I hang out and go places. A lot of women I socialize with throughout the night, I don't even get on. I don't know if they feel bad about that. Like, I'll go up to a girl, have a good conversation, and walk the fuck off.
That depends. I'm sort of like that, but for the most part, if we grooving and, you know what I'm saying, we vibing in motion, I'll get on.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know
every
what I
now and then, like, now that we got the Baller podcast, the Takeoff podcast, every now and then I'll be dropping my podcast to all the lovely people I meet in the world. But as far as me getting phone numbers of the ladies, like, I don't know, man. I'm good with the team I got. So it's really, when I don't know, I just don't be trying that much. I'm good with the team I got.
It's sort of like, I go with the flow.
Yeah.
I go with the flow a lot. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to press you for it. I'm not, but at the same time, I'm still going to shoot my shot.
Because I'm not greedy. I don't like going over the number of women I'm currently involved with. So if I did meet a new girl and I start to want to take her serious or add her to my team, I'm going to have to kick somebody off.
Man, greed ain't got nothing to do with it for me.
To me, it's called.
Man, greed ain't got shit to do
Can't
with it.
have
Look,
everything.
if we vibing, we moving and grooving and all that, no matter how many women I got, hey, what's up? That's how I look at it.
Shucking and jiving, sweating in the summertime,
I'm about
and
to-
busting
yeah.
and rhyming.
Yeah, we about to see where this goes because you never know. That might be, the one that you might groove with the most out of all the
Might
crew.
be,
You
yeah.
never know. So me thinking that I got whatever roster I got and not getting on because I got a roster, I'm sorry.
Ain't that a beautiful thing, though? When
That's
meet
like
a
you
girl?
having $1,000 and seeing $1 on the ground, you're not gonna pick it up.
Oh, no, you still going to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
a
saying.
good analogy. That's a good analogy.
That's
But
all I'm saying.
Ain't it a good feeling when you got a roster, then you just meet a new girl and she just rides to the top of your roster real quick? You be like, damn, this girl is just shooting past all y'all. It's like, damn, I hung out with her 4 times and already I'm canceling stuff with y'all for this girl rising.
I think that happened to every man.
It happens to
That happens to
everybody who lives
almost
the
everybody.
roster lifestyle. Like somebody just, and then you get to the point where it's like, okay, you always gotta weigh this one person against everything else. And then when you choose that person, typically, in my opinion, that's the foundation for a good relationship. You just sacrifice stuff. They might not even know the sacrifices. I just sacrifice all this for you.
I was gonna say, would you give up your roster for one girl?
I've done it before.
Would you do it now?
Typically, yeah. That's usually how I find relationships. Like almost every time before I got in a relationship, I had a roster. One girl, she just stands out. Yeah, I'd be like, oh, fuck them.
Now, if the relationship don't work out and you got rid of your roster, then what you do?
I'm weird because I don't really like going. I don't like when you live, you're supposed to move forward, not move back. So I don't like to retrogress and go back. When I'm done with somebody, I'm typically done with them.
That's what I'm saying, because it's like you could get your roster back, but it's gonna be kind of difficult because you kind of hold them.
No, not really. Cause women is different. A lot of women, cause even the way I live, where I have a roster, then I sacrifice a roster for one girl, they still be trying to be side pieces. Like, man, what's up?
I mean, they can, yeah, that could definitely happen, but don't come across anyone that's petty like that.
No, women definitely be like, oh damn, you just gonna start rocking out with her, huh?
See what I mean?
Well, come by. You know I can do the. It don't matter. I'm not on that. This is what I'm trying to.
I'm not saying it can't happen,
Yeah.
but depending on the pettiness of her, it might be a little challenging.
A little.
Yeah, just a little bit, but I know a lot of y'all probably looking at us crazy. Some of y'all got rosters. How dare y'all? Well, I got this to say to y'all.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Y'all do know women outnumber men. So if anything, all men should at least be able to have 3 girls minimum.
But you know the hypocrisy in this?
What?
It's cool for women to have rosters, but when men have rosters, it's a problem.
Because we don't care. Dudes want to just be diving in something when the time is, I get to pull up.
I don't see the problem. Hey, a man's supposed to have rosters. I don't care.
I mean, if a woman want to have a roster, like, don't be mad when I call you out on it if I decide to.
But see, here's the thing. Women love to be part of rosters because they like to know that somebody else wants
They
you.
like the sisterhood, too.
That's what I'm saying. Right. So a man having rosters and the woman says she don't like having rosters, she goddamn lying. Don't believe that.
Everybody bows for somebody that makes them worthy enough to. I can't word it the way I want to word it.
Look.
Women, the right person will make anybody submissive.
Women attracts other women.
That's true.
Women attracts other women. Like money attracts more money. That's just how it is. Because,
that's really true, bro. I've been watching videos on that. Like, man, what?
And you don't even have to try. That's what's so crazy about it. Because, all right, like case in example, we was out last night. You see dudes trying their hardest. Like the Joe Budden ass nigga. My man was trying hard.
Wait, who was the Joe Budden nigga?
You know the dude.
The last club we went to?
Yeah, the last club we went to.
He was against the bar?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, the one that like Joe Budden.
Damn, you pointed him out last night, but I be focused on the ladies, bro.
But it was a dude that looked just like Joe Budden, looking like he was about to look like he was telling her why Ready to Die was the best album of all time. But no,
oh yeah, when he was talking to the skinny buck. Yeah.
Now, from the look, I'm gonna just say from the looks of it, looked like he was trying hard. It looks like it. I'm not saying he was, but I'm just saying you don't even have to try that hard. Either it's gonna be what it is or it ain't.
I will say this: I salute a lot of people, especially men in Detroit, because lately I've been seeing sometimes when I'm out in the club. I see a nigga walk up, try to get on the girl. You could tell she rejected him, but niggas just walk off. I'm thankful y'all up there on my, like, just, all right, peace.
But that's what you're supposed to do.
That's what you're supposed to do. Keep pushing.
But
or sometimes when you walk off and then you start having fun with another girl, that bitch gonna be all in her feelings now.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, his mind games don't never stop. They keep going. Sometimes when you're really not even playing the game, they think you playing the game. Vice versa. Women too could be in their own zone, but oh, she playing with me. She wearing this. Oh, she doing that. Like, no.
Did you see the video of this girl? She was outside of the club. She was recording, and the dude kept approaching her. No. I mean, would not leave her alone. Basically, she was just saying, why every time I take my shoe, when a girl takes her shoes off in the club, a dude got to approach a girl. And
y'all dirty as shit for that.
But at the same time, you look at the video, yeah, she said what she said. She was rowdy, but at the same time, I blame the guy because the guy wouldn't walk off.
Yeah, man. Once you get rejected, look. I always tell people, after a woman rejects you, once you approach her for the second time, and this is legal, that's when harassment officially begins. Even at the workplace.
That's exactly what it was. It was harassment.
Even at the workplace, you allowed to try to holler at your coworkers after they reject you that one time.
Get the fuck on.
It's harassment.
Get on.
So yeah, just cut it out. Like, man, even the y'all the other day, last night, one of y'all niggas asked me, it's like, oh, if you see that Asian girl, you gonna try to get on her again? And I was like, bruh, she already wasn't rocking with me.
But you know,
then I was like, if one of y'all try to get on, that's between y'all. I'm not gonna have no hard feelings. She said no to me. That's what type of nigga I am.
But you know, we be fucking.
I know y'all be fucking with me, but still, that's in reality, that's what type of nigga I am. If I try to holler at a girl and she say no, then somehow her and one of my homeboys start doing what they do, I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna feel no type of way about it. I tried for me, it didn't work out. What?
I just, like I said before, I just don't get these silly ass dudes who, after she clearly rejected you in a harsh way, you want to keep trying. I don't understand.
Yeah,
it.
no.
But see, even when you do that, that's just signaling to her how desperate and how much you willing to put up with her shit in order to get her. She don't fuck with you. Move on.
Once she start finding that type of shit out, yes. Yeah.
It's a wrap. Why would you even try?
That nigga really want me. I'm about to put him through the ringer.
Yeah.
That's why you got to be nonchalant and that like you don't like them and care about them. Unfortunately, that's the way the world works for a lot of women. But this is not me speaking in absolutes.
You talking about the mean girl role?
Who?
It's a role a lot of women will play, being a mean girl, thinking that men like mean girls.
Yeah. Them Hispanic descent ones, or south of the border descent ones, yeah, y'all can pull it off. Dominicans and all that, but everybody else, man, you better cut that mean shit out.
Because that's what I'm saying. Because I don't know where the fuck they get the shit from. Maybe they get it from podcasts or books or the music. But they actually think that men like mean girls. I don't know where y'all get that from.
I don't like mean. I don't like loud. I don't like ratchet. I don't like the fakeness. I'm talking about the nails, the hair, the excessive, all the shit y'all do, the lashes, fucking the BBLs, the going under the knife for cosmetic reasons. I don't like none of that. The bed frames even. I don't like them big, nice, beautiful bed frames, bro. Because at the end of the day, when you're knocking it down, it's going to do like a cheap bed frame. It's going to bang against the wall. Got to put a pillow in between that bitch. Bro, I don't like a lot of shit. You ever walk into a woman's crib and it's like, oh, no, it's too feminine in here. I'm out. That's bitch, where you just put a wrench on the floor or some shit.
That's why you take it to the kitchen or the bathroom.
Oh, man, god damn.
Or you take it to the car.
A pink couch? What the fuck? A little dog? Man, girls are little
I mean,
dogs.
even if she got a pink couch, hey, what she got is pink.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Fucking little dogs, man. Shit.
And that's another thing I hate, bro. I hate when you're trying to get it in, they got a dog that just get the fuck in the way.
Yeah.
Want to hop on the bed? Get the fuck off the bed. What the?
Hair be everywhere, man.
Yeah.
I don't like smelling like a pet. When other people do it, I can stand it. I can stand it. I personally just don't like smelling like pets. Like, you ever just walk in the room like, nigga, you got pets? I smell it. What is it at?
I hate when people smell more like pets than pets do.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Man, I was in the restaurant the other day, bro.
He going into genetics.
Man, this girl, hey, she walked there, smelled it's directly like cat. And I don't mean the type of cat that we all love. I'm talking about like a house cat. I'm like, nigga.
A real feline.
I lost my goddamn appetite. I'm like, oh, hell no. I can't rock with it. Can't get jiggy with this shit. Go take a bath or something. Wash some clothes.
You're going into genetics, so if you really do your research on that statement.
No, I'm just saying, she really, hey, I smelled a gust of feline.
Yeah.
Like when she walked past, it was a gust. I'm like, oh my shit.
Now, I did want to speak about something I saw on internet, probably Instagram. I don't fucking know. I don't even know if it's true or not, but I'm going to say it anyways. It said a Texas woman arrested for marrying her ex-boyfriend without his knowledge.
I heard about that.
After a breakup.
I heard about that.
She held a ceremony with a pastor and obtained a marriage license. And the only thing I want to say is, how? How the fuck? Like, what the... Was he not there? Was he drunk the whole time? Did you have a stand-in and the pastor didn't know who legal name was on this document? That shit don't make no sense to me. As soon as I read it, I was like, this shit is stupid. But it could be true. It didn't make no fucking sense to me.
It's an evil world we live in.
How good was your ex where you went through all this shit? Why do people don't realize who they got when they gone?
She was just crazy. That's what that was.
He was everything, but
Now, I know she got arrested, but I think the pastor should get arrested too.
hell yeah, and all the people too, because you need at least 2 witnesses. Who was the 2 witnesses that also signed off on this shit?
I don't know. I don't know how that happened.
To go down.
But they said Buddy who name got signed on the certificate, they said he going through hell trying to get that off.
That's crazy.
They said he going through some type of
So that
all
is
type
real.
bullshit.
It is real.
No, that really happened.
Okay.
They did a news story and everything.
Okay.
Because I remember the sheriff talked about that. He said it's not easy for him to get out of it, even though he did not sign the marriage certificate.
Yeah, it should be easy. It's fraud. It's fraud.
It should. Now, just because it should be, don't mean it is.
Man, that's fraud. Bro.
That's what's fucked up.
You better take her to court.
But she in jail.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think she's in jail.
Take her ass to court. It's easier.
Yeah, I think she's in jail. But yeah, that, like you said, that is fraud.
Yeah, that's fraud to the motherfucker.
I'm like, then, so what does that mean for
you should be able to sue everybody else, the pastor and the 2 witnesses.
So let me ask you this. What does that mean for the future of things? You think that's going to happen more often? Because think about it like this.
I think she'll stand alone crazy.
Because think about it like this. In certain states, a woman can sign a man on a child's birth certificate even though he may not be the father. We've seen that happen here. Now, if that can happen with that, sooner or later, you might see an influx of women doing that, signing men's name on a marriage license.
Drop these fake names, y'all. How many women know y'all real names? Because until you take them serious, why is you telling them real shit anyway? I live over there. Oh, this is my car. What, man? Oh, man.
But they was in a relationship, wasn't they?
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. So she knew everything about it.
Well, for the hypothetical, all the other women who might start picking up and doing it.
Yeah, that's
themselves,
different,
man, bro.
yeah.
We gotta protect ourselves with all fake things, corporations, entity, trust, wheels.
Get a burner phone.
Yeah.
So, also, I want to talk about this topic. Back to Lil Wayne. They said Lil Wayne's the Carter 6 album replaces Kendrick Lamar with the top rap album on the charts.
I'm still hearing a lot of people saying, yeah. I really am hearing that. I haven't heard the album yet.
I still haven't heard. You know, this was so bad about it. Since the last time, I still haven't heard the rest of the album.
Dang. I'm gonna check it out though, cause yeah.
This is not Wayne's best work. I'll say that. This is for sure not
Don't
Wayne's
say
best
that
work.
without you. You can't give a true.
No, I can tell from what I heard. This is not Wayne's best. It's not. This is not for what I heard. This is not the Carter 2, Carter 1 Wayne. It's not.
You still gotta wait till. Still listen to the full thing, because the first half was probably a build up. The second half of whatever could be the.
Now I'm not saying one no decent bangers on there. I'm not saying at all, but I'm just saying it's not banging like the Carter 2 or Carter 1.
Well, salute to you, Wayne. Again, I don't know any of this, but
Like I said, this is Blonde Dread Wayne. This is not, this is not bring it back to the bottom of the map type Wayne.
okay.
Yeah. This is not fire. What you call it?
Don't say fireman.
No, not fireman. But this is not
Hustler music.
hustler music Wayne. That's a good example. But Wayne, come on, man. I mean, I get it, but you got it. Your catalog is very, very good.
The mixtape Wheezy. Bring the mixtape Wheezy to albums.
Like I was talking to Taylor Sal. Shout out to Taylor Sal. He was saying, don't even call this the Carter. Call it something else. Call it mixtape. Some type of mixtape, man.
Yeah.
Don't tarnish the image like that.
Call it Pit Stop.
Yeah, pit stop or something. I mean, something else other than the Carter.
Yeah, because the Carter. Yeah, don't mess up the.
Carter has a very good legacy.
Yeah, I was gonna call it a trilogy, but it's more than 3. What the hexadrilogy? Hexagon is 6. Hexadrilogy, whatever the fuck.
I don't know. Call it. He says you only rock and roll should call it Back to the Future. I don't know. Something other than the Carter, because the Carter's name don't deserve to be on this album. But salute to Wayne. And you got any more topics you want to speak on?
No, I don't got no more topics, man.
Ready to get to these
About
questions?
to get to these questions. We get up out of here. We're about to eat some fruit with our feet on the ground.
Pause on all that. I don't know what the hell he talking about.
It was not a pause. You're
Yeah, okay.
grounding and you're eating also electrical fruit.
Okay,
food, aka fruit.
let's get to the questions. So this is the part of the show that we're gonna go and play our song. Let's get it. 2 apiece.
Yeah, what this is? We knocking out questions, hitting out girls, also with no protection. What the fuck? No, I'm joking. I knew he was gonna make that type of face. I don't even be having to look sometimes.
Somebody gonna meme my face one of these days. I can see it now. I got a good question. Might I go first?
Yeah, I'm gonna answer this. I ask this too. Yeah.
When did you first really get into music?
Damn. It's honestly around like, well, I've it's been in my life for a long time, but around like 2 years before Kanye West.
Which album?
No, I take it back. No, because I remember I bought Chicken and Beer and I bought Eminem Show. All my life. I remember the first song I knew all the lyrics to was Any Kamazi Hot Stepper. Here comes the hot stepper, murderer. I'm the lyrical gangster, murderer. Big opportunity of the area.
Murderer.
Still living like that.
Murderer.
They call me hot stepper.
Na 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 na.
Probably messed up them lyrics though, but yeah. Man, that was the first song I knew all the words to, bro. I was young. I just kept walking by. Well, y'all don't even know the story.
I say for me, back when Tupac, because anybody knows me, Tupac's my favorite artist of all time. And I remember I got older cousins, and all they would play is Tupac, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Actually, you know what? I take that back. When I first heard First of the Month from Bone Thugs and Harmony, wake up, wake up, wake up, it's the first of the month. When I heard that, I thought, hey, that was the coldest song of all time. I was a kid when it came out. I remember the video.
You know what? I never knew these niggas was rapping real words when I was a kid. I thought they was just making noises.
Mumbling.
Like, you remember that group Hanson? Ooh, bop, skip it, bop, bop, ooh, bop,
Yeah, I remember
da-da-da-da-da. I thought that's what Bone Thugs was doing, just making noises. I'm like, then my cousin was like, no, they actually saying real words. And then he was telling me some of the lyrics. I was like, damn.
Like you was just going by the rhythm of the.
Yeah, the rhythm, it just felt good. And you knew the hook.
But yeah, for me, it's definitely Bone Thugs and Harmony First of the Month.
My question say, how old were you when you had your first crush? I would have to remember my first crush.
First crush, not first girlfriend, right?
Yeah, not just a crush. If so, it was probably a celebrity. A crush.
For me, and we talking about celebrity wise, I say Janet Jackson.
I'm the type of person I just can acknowledge a girl is beautiful, but to actually be like enamored with her and all that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Janet Jackson for me. If we going to celebrity route.
I don't think I've ever had a crush like.
And I'm talking about 90s Janet Jackson. I'm talking about Poetic Justice.
Yeah, Poetic Justice. That's the
Poetic
best
Justice,
Janet Jackson. No disrespect to the other versions of you, but Poetic
that,
Justice.
hey,
Janet.
when I saw her and she had that beauty mark right here, that whew.
Poetic Justice, Janet, man. Oh
You still look good. I'm just saying that's my first crush.
I wish you would have actually pulled up on Friday, so Smokey could have. Never mind. Damn.
Actually, no. Can I take that back now? Miss Parker for Friday.
Oh yeah.
Miss Parker
was straight too.
Miss Parker's still fine. Miss Parker, hey, Miss finer than a motherfucker.
You know what? It's probably. I'm just gonna say Halle Berry Boomerang, possibly. I just acknowledge. Oh yeah, she's a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
But when you get older, man, mentality really plays a factor. Like
outside of that.
Are we just talking physical?
Yeah, just outside.
Yeah, it would just be her. It would probably be. I remember Boomerang. I was like, because I remember Robin Givens. I used to see her and stuff a lot, but her head just looked weird to me. It'd be a lot of women who other people classify as beautiful, and I'd be like, what do y'all see in this? Like Robin Givens, your head just don't look right to me. The rest of you is skinny, but your head look like I don't know. And then you know who else look weird to me? That might be an alien if Men in Black exists. And I'm sorry, Zendaya. You look weird.
I gotta
as
look
shit,
her up.
bro. Bro, you know, I'm sorry, Zendaya. You just don't look right. I don't want to be near you.
Oh, her.
I don't want to be. But I ain't
you know what
gonna
I think it is?
What?
It's the makeup.
No, it's not the makeup.
I think in this picture is the makeup.
She got the same type of hair like Robin Givens with the jawbone area and all. Like, no, it's not.
It's the makeup. I'm telling you, it's the makeup on the cheeks.
Bro, I've seen her in movies. I ain't gonna front. You did your thing though in Dune. I did like your character in Dune.
She look good right there.
Okay, if you say so. I did like you in Dune. Other than that, you a good actor. I don't know. It's just I don't know.
So that leads me to my.
But it's me though. I'm not blaming y'all. It's really me because even Beyonce. Oh, and let me not. She got a beehive.
I was getting ready to ask you what woman that everybody finds attractive that you really don't.
It's Beyonce.
It's Beyonce.
It's several women though. Beyonce's one. Robin Givens, Zendaya. Like but I'd be like, hey, that's y'all. Because even me, I'm so particular.
I like Destiny's Child's Beyonce. That was the one that was coldest for me.
Okay, that's okay.
But I always thought Kelly Rowland was colder.
Kelly Upper, man.
I think Kelly Rowland was colder.
Man, Kelly Rowland, man. Man.
That man, her chocolate ass,
you
boy.
You don't even know Kelly.
Kelly Rowland, hey, I always
innocent. That's how the way a lot of people perceive Kelly Rowland. That's how we want everybody to perceive the woman we take serious in our life. Like, think she's nice and innocent and sweet, but behind these doors, you better be what I need you to be.
If Kelly Rowland grew some sister locks, you don't even know what sister locks are.
I know what I'm trying to perceive it though.
Hey, if she had like some long locks, man.
I want to know her personality. You want them?
I think she cool as hell.
Some celebrities, I could gauge who they really are just by watching them act or whatever they do, sing or whatever. But she one of the ones I'm like, I never really focused on her that much to be like, I guarantee you she like this.
I think she cool as hell, low key.
I would like that.
Because I heard an interview of her. She just seemed chilling down to earth.
Now, what if she just came next to you, sat on the couch, was like, yo, you about to roll up? Would that throw you for a loop?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. I'm not going to do it with you, but yay, to each his own. But yeah. So we good with that question?
Like, what if you're about to open up a bottle and she'd be like, man, here, let me bless it. Let me bless the bottle.
So, what about you? Would you feel any type of way about that?
No, I just would be shocked. I'm like, I didn't know this is who you were.
Or what if she took out a line?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, man, she brought out a line.
She got to go. You going to drop in my head. You going to drop all the way down.
That's all I'm saying.
You remember that girl? She used to be on the LL Cool J show.
Maya Campbell.
Man, bruh. Hey, a bunch of people in the hood got videos of her doing stuff.
I heard, yeah.
It's bad out here, bro. Like, you fail. Damn, talk about a roller coaster going down.
I'll tell you another baddie.
That fell off or what?
No, not fell off. Oh. Who's in that same skin complexion?
That's who, Mia Campbell?
Mia Campbell and Kelly Rowland.
Okay, who?
For a long time, I used to think Tweet. You remember Tweet?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
with Missy Elliott and Tim.
Yeah.
People act like they don't remember these celebrities.
Y'all remember Tweet? She made that song.
Last night came home around 2:45.
Yeah, that song.
So
Ooh,
There goes my shirt up over my head.
I'm gonna look it up
now. Ooh, there goes my. Yeah. That's
She made that song.
That's the song. That's the song.
I gotta look it up now. I gotta get the right song.
Bro. You got.
Yeah, it's called Oops.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know the name of it, but yeah.
Also, while we on celebrities, I just want to extend my condolences on Ananda Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
She passed away of cancer, unfortunately.
Can you inform the viewers of who
Ananda Lewis, she was the VJ on MTV, and also she was also a celebrity personality on many other talk shows. Unfortunately, she lost a fight with cancer. I can't remember what type of cancer it was, but yeah, she passed away. Ananda Lewis. She was a broadcaster. If you don't remember who she is, here she is right here.
I hope you had your states and affairs. Oh yeah, I do remember seeing that last week.
Yeah, Ananda Lewis, she passed away.
I hope all your your affairs, states and affairs are in order, and I hope your family. I just hope they have a. Well, I ain't gonna say.
Also,
I'm bad at moments like that. I'm sorry, y'all.
Also, she used to be the host on BET's Teen Summit.
Yeah,
as well.
she used to do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, she was an MTV. Like I said, she was an MTV VJ at one time too.
I want to say it was damn, what kind of prostate? I want to say it was prostate, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's get that correct first before we say that.
I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
No, it's breast cancer. She
yeah.
passed away of breast cancer. Yeah. So I want to extend my condolences for her. She's another one that was I had a crush on her too. I also had a crush on Chili from
Oh, everybody did.
Chili, yeah.
What's the name from the job? Got a picture with her.
Really?
Yeah.
That don't shock me.
SW.
Yeah.
That
don't shock me. I know who you talk about.
Yeah,
I know what it is.
I remember one day he was like, "Yeah, I just had an event and she was here." And then he took a picture. You ever have somebody take a picture with somebody and then you kind of stand next to him to see, okay, like, because he took a picture with her and she came up to like, I ain't gonna say how high she came up to, but then I started standing next to him like, okay, so if she like that to you, then she'd be like this to me. So
yeah, I heard she's not that tall.
No, all TLC not. You know what? It's weird though. My whole life I've liked Chili, but as I got older and mature, you know, the TLC member I would have settled for or tried to.
Who?
Left Eye.
You would have settled?
Well, not settle. I would have tried to see what's up with her. Like, I realized that late in my life, I'm more of that's
more your
the
type.
feisty, wild, the girl who's really trying to find herself, who's going through life is kind of my type. Not the girl who's gonna be the same weight all the way through.
Crazy, sexy, cool. I mean,
Yeah.
So, well, rest in peace to her too.
Yeah.
That's one of the deaths I still can't believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we got another question.
No, I don't got no. Oh, question.
I got one. You want me reading this one off?
Yeah.
What age should a child get a cell phone? I feel like we read that one before. I think we did with Coach Gabe.
Possibly.
I'll pick another one just in case.
Yeah. I don't. We might have.
Yeah, let me pick another one.
What age should a child get a cell phone?
Hey, y'all can answer that for us.
Yeah. I don't know, because the world changing. Back in the day, when the bills was up, it was different. Now I'm like, I kind of get it.
You want to go first?
They say the answer is no, though. But have you ever had your spouse change their outfit before you head out? Like she might be wearing some skimpy stuff. Man, go change.
No.
I've never done it.
No, I can't think of it.
Most women I deal with, I'm telling y'all, like, bro, I be selecting really good. I pick really good. If it's a girl I want to take serious. If it's just something I just want to, I don't care what you do. I'm just,
Now, I have had women ask me, what do you think of this before we head out?
Yeah.
I had that before.
You know what I don't like that black women do? I hate red lipstick on a black woman. I just hate that shit.
What shade? Are we talking about light skin?
The bright red mainly, like the red like this.
I know,
red like the back. I don't like
No, I'm talking about like light skin, brown skin, dark skin woman.
Any black woman, any melanated woman.
And why is that?
I don't know what it is in my head. I've analyzed my head. Like, did I have a bad memory or experience with it? I just don't like the look of it on black women. I don't know where it came from. Now, if you do something like a purple, even a velvet cake color, or I'm cool with that. But it's just something about red on a black woman's lips, man. I don't know what it is.
I'd say what I do like on black women. I like when they have white toes and white finger polish. That shit is sexy as hell to me.
Okay, the angel look.
I don't know. No, it's just like on a chocolate skinned woman. I I don't like using dark skin anymore. But on the chocolate skin one, when I seen them with pretty toes with the pretty white polish and the pretty white nail polish, that shit.
How do you feel about women when their gray hair start coming in?
That really don't have a problem with me.
Yeah, man, that's a beautiful thing. That's a sign of wisdom.
I don't see a problem with that.
Sign of wisdom.
Yeah. But just to let you
Now,
know.
if you a woman with the George Jefferson,
Well, I just want to let all my chocolate women out there know, white toes get them chose.
foot fetish over here.
I ain't gonna lie, I do got a bit of a foot fetish. I do.
He
Pretty
sucked
feet.
Toes and
I didn't say all that now.
yeah.
You on some bullshit with
I
that?
didn't even finish the sentence.
You on some bullshit? Hey, hold on.
I don't even know what I
Wait.
was about to
I
say.
don't even fuck with that kind of shit.
What do you think I was about to say? He sucked toes and
You just said it,
I
nigga.
didn't say it.
You just say he sucked toes. What?
And I thought you. Oh, we talking about two separate things. Then never mind.
Anyway, on to my question. Are men only faithful to crazy women?
Ooh, well, that's a panel question, but
I'll put it back though. But
yeah, throw it back in.
pause. But yeah,
Oh, you wasn't. Oh yeah, okay, we're not gonna answer it. Okay,
yeah, we gonna yeah. I'll just see what this one's
I was
about.
about to answer that, boy.
Save for another time. What rapper doesn't belong on the? We did this before.
But
What rapper doesn't belong on the top 5 hit list?
we probably put it back and forgot. I don't remember.
Let's.
Top 5 hit list.
Top 5 list.
Oh, say hit list. What the fuck?
We answered this question before. I know we did.
Is living for a gift a gift? Is living forever a gift or a curse?
We did that one
yeah,
before.
I remember that one.
We got to start telling people, don't put the old questions back in here.
And it's weird. There's some questions to this day we've never touched, not once.
No. I don't
Should I
want
pull a third one while you get your
Go ahead,
second
do your
one?
thing.
Go ahead, man. Hey, yeah, where should we eat after this, man? Our episode.
See, man, look, this is the same question.
Yeah.
Why we-
Some people, yeah. I definitely remember doing that one.
Okay, I got a good one for you. Have you ever witnessed a man hit a woman?
In real life, have I witnessed a man hit a woman?
In what way? In what way?
Yeah. In what way? No, I've never walked in on nobody.
Has a man? Has a man just slapping a woman on the ass count?
In movies, yes, I've witnessed it. I'll say that. In
But
movies,
it's not real.
you remember that movie? It was Don Cheadle. And he just slapped some white girl. Or what? No.
No, that was Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman did it too. And Boogie Nights, was it? No, Don Cheadle was in Boogie Nights.
He was.
Morgan Freeman did it in the old school movie. I feel like Don Cheadle did it too in the movie. No, he said, fuck it. I don't know why Don Cheadle. I just feel like you did it in the movie. I might be wrong.
Well, we'll go to the. We'll look that up.
Yeah,
later.
movies. In real life, though, I've never witnessed it. And I do feel like, especially for young children, anybody under, even 15, if you witness that, especially in your own house, it do mess with your development.
You know what I have seen? I have seen that it happen in real life. I was at a family function.
Ooh, you just reminded me of one. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I was at a family function, and I seen these two arguing behind us. And I'm the only one looking at them at the time, but I could tell she was going off on my man. And then while she was going off on my man, he was right there sitting there, just whatever. Then she licked his face. Just licked his face, and all of a sudden, he grabbed her by the head and put her head through the wall.
Did they know each other for him?
I think they did, yeah.
Okay, then, I don't know.
She-
Licking
hey.
the face could have...
Hey, he grabbed her head and mashed it through a wall.
Yeah.
That's what, and everybody had to, jump in and all that other shit.
But
yeah,
when
I
you
seen that.
jump in situations like that, sometimes when you jump in swinging.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of them cases, just grabbing him and move. Because he was not really wrong. When a nigga kind of justified to do fucked up shit, you just, hey, bro, calm down. Versus,
I don't.
motherfucker.
But see, at the time, nobody saw that happen. I was the only one to see it.
So they came in swinging.
They came. Well, he walked off by the time everybody stopped.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, when he put her head through that wall, that's where everybody jumped up and saw it go down. But I saw him lick. I saw that.
Was it
part.
a good lick from like here to here?
Bro, she licked him like a puppy, like
Damn. See, because
from this side up.
What if he was like, I'm not. What if
Well, from his demeanor, he was just sitting there like, come on, chill, stop.
like, what if she was like, I want to do something freaky right now. I don't do nothing freaky.
No,
around my
this
family.
wasn't that type of thing. No, this was an altercation.
Like, girl, if you get me on brick right now around my family, I'm gonna swing on you. She just licked his stuff.
Man, nah,
what he like, and he'll.
This wasn't that type of party, homie. No, this was a
That's
confrontation.
wild. That's
This
different.
was a confrontation. So yeah.
I do remember now a story back when I used to first go to Canada. I remember one day we was all, I can't remember. I think the clubs was letting out, or we was leaving from one club going into another club, and I guess this dude got rejected by this girl.
Oh.
He just walked up on her, and he said something about like, "You gonna reject me?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's no big deal." He just swung, knocked her ass out. And then even his homeboy was like, "Bro, what the fuck did you just do?" And then a bunch of dudes, like me and a few other people, we all start gathering up, like, because they walked into, like, a parking garage. We was like, "Bro, we need to go do something about this shit." Everybody else like,
Wait, so y'all was in the club or at the park?
No, we was outside.
Okay.
What did the club used to be called? It's a club in Canada right off of Ouellette Street. Or you got to go upstairs. It's right on the corner, and the club is, like, upstairs.
Windsor, right?
Windsor.
Yeah,
Yeah. I can't remember what the club used to be called. We used to go there all the time. But yeah, he just swung on her, and she was a beautiful girl, and she just fell out. She was passed out in the street. She was down for a minute. It was only her and her other homegirl. But I guess this nigga got rejected by her and couldn't take it. But I'm like, my nigga, you don't.
So
nigga, it was beautiful hit. I'm sorry, nigga, he laid her out, bro. But immediately, like the nigga in me was like, whoa, my nigga, I wanted to go jump and fight this nigga, but his own homeboy was already like on him, like, bro, you just fucked up. You hit a woman. His own homeboy's like, bro, we gotta go. You wrong,
Wait,
my nigga.
So I just want to get more clarity on this. So did he come back and do it, or she did it?
No, I don't know where the fuck they was walking, because it's like they was me and my homeboys was walking. They was like 5 steps ahead of us, walking somewhere, and then the guy just ran up to her like, "You just gonna reject me?" or whatever the fuck he said to her, and then just punched her, and she fell straight back.
Because that's the part I want to know. Like, did she reject him? Did he walked off, or did he?
No, she was walking off, so I guess he just ran up to catch up to her.
Oh, so basically what happened was he tried to get on and she walked off, and he just ran up to her.
Yeah, he just ran up to her. And he said something. I used to know what he said. If you would have asked me this 5 years ago, I knew exactly what he said.
That's crazy.
And he just punched her.
That's
She
crazy
fell
work.
straight back. The worst part is you can hear the thump when her head hit the.
Oh, she was knocked out cold. She was knocked out cold.
I felt because her girl was all on her like, yo, what the fuck? Like her girl hopped down to help her. You know how a lot of women.
I know what you're saying.
Was down helping her girl.
Down
goes
like, Frazier.
And then his homeboy quickly grabbed her. And then me, like, I immediately got riled up. Like, I'm about to go fuck this nigga up. And then like you could see I didn't.
You took the Dave Chappelle approach.
Other people, you could tell, like, everybody was about to mob up and go fuck him up. But it's like we all kind of knew his homeboy had it. Whatever his homeboy was about to, like, get that nigga in line. Like,
that's
bro,
crazy
you
work.
mad wrong for that shit.
That's crazy. So just because, see, this is what I mean by lame niggas.
Yeah.
That's the perfect example of a lame nigga right there.
I forgot about that shit.
That's a lame ass nigga right there. What we just say a minute ago, just walk away.
Just
walk the fuck away. Why are you doing that? Now you just scarred this girl for life, man.
Man, bro, I felt so bad. She probably don't even club no more. It's certain people.
Would you? Shit, you got your ass knocked the fuck out. And
it's people who don't return to places where bad shit happen, bro.
I wouldn't.
I feel, man.
Nah, man, that's wild.
And I don't know if he scarred her face, bro. Like, bro, just take that. Bro,
just imagine the type of brain damage if her head hit the back of the pavement like that.
And she was, you know what? I don't even remember if she woke up.
That could have been a case.
I really don't even remember if she woke up after that shit happened.
How big was the dude? I know it don't matter, but I just want to know how big was he?
I feel like he had me by probably an inch, but he had muscles on him.
Oh yeah,
and I can't remember if he had a white t-shirt or a tank top. But you could tell he was kind of lit throughout the night. But still, bro,
one of them dudes.
You always got to be conscious of enough to know to make the right choice. Because if you see yourself slipping, what I call it time travel, when you kind of black out, I'm like, damn, how I get over here?
How long?
So drunk you.
How long ago would you say this happened?
This shit, nigga, this was when I was first going to Canada. It had to be like 2022, 2021.
This wasn't, so it wasn't that long
No,
ago.
wait, what I'm doing?
I'm about to say, that wasn't that long ago.
Oh, shit. 2007 or 8. I was way wrong.
Damn,
2007 or 8.
Damn, you a resident Canuck over there.
Yeah.
You got to do it. You might as well apply for dual citizenship.
I ain't been in a minute.
And
yeah, I ain't been in a minute.
We're going to call you friends with Drake? Should be, as long as you've been over there.
Shit, I ain't been in a minute. I ain't been to Canada in over 10 years.
Yeah.
Last time, man, bro, last time I went to Canada, I only went to drop somebody off, a Canadian I knew. I went to drop her off. And I think I told the story in the podcast before. The Border Patrol put drugs in my car. Because as soon as they
You probably did, but I don't remember.
Huh?
You probably did.
They threw us in holding. And once we got out of holding, and I dropped her off at her house, something was like, check your car. Under the passenger seat was like, it was over an eighth of weed under the passenger seat. So when I went through, I guess the next time I would have ever came back through, they would have arrested me for that. They would have been like, oh, look under the seat. We put it there And that's why another reason why I never wanted to go back under. I was like, what if that's the weed they want me to find, but then there's some shit somewhere else I don't know. So
what did you do with it?
I just never went back over there.
No, what'd you do with the weed?
Oh, I remember. I was in Canada and I was too afraid to come back to America with the shit.
Did you throw it out?
No, I gave it to somebody in Canada. No, I told her she could have it. That's the second time I did that shit.
Wait. So when they pulled you over, did they? She was already in there, right?
She was in my car. And
How you know she didn't put it in there?
She didn't put it in there. She didn't put it in there because she just hopped in my car, and then we was going to customs. No, because they searched the whole car.
Oh yeah.
They told us to get out the car because the car smelled like weed, but they searched.
But what if they searched the car and just happened?
Bro, no, bro. It's right under the passenger seat. But bro, if y'all searched the whole car and they brought the dogs out.
Oh yeah, well,
they brought the dogs out, nigga. I was in my holding cell for 3 hours and they keep the holding cells.
You got a point. They would definitely found it.
They would have found it. And then we came back to the car. I still remember the Indian girl and the white boy. They made a weird face at me. It was a really weird face. Yeah. And then once I dropped her off, something in me, check your car.
Yeah, they did that.
So once I was like, I ain't gonna say my homegirl name, but I was like, man, something don't feel right. I checked my car and I discovered it. I was like, hey, you want this? And she just took it. But
did you check the whole car? Make sure they didn't put none else.
I never checked the whole car. But that's what I was able to find. Mm. And then when I went back to America, and then, I just went straight through.
How'd y'all get stopped? Never mind. Anyway, yeah. Never mind. Don't even answer that. But to add to your question, that never happened to me. But I did get stopped by them one time. Yeah. And it was not a good feeling. I
got stopped all the time.
Because they want you to pull in there, they come out 4 or 5 at a time, go through your shit, and I hated that shit. We was never holding them, but what they did was we had to wait in there. They had to run our IDs and make sure all that shit we was legit.
Because I know in the beginning, I used to take the tunnel. Sometimes I would take the tunnel, but come back from the bridge, or take the bridge and come from the tunnel, and I think that in itself raised suspicion. Why are you taking the tunnel?
I do that all the time.
No, I guess because they be like, yo, you just took the tunnel the last 4 times you've been here, but now you're taking the bridge. Why are you taking the bridge? Where are you going? What you got up? I'm like, bro, just chill out. And then they used to make my car park, and they'd have what is that shit called?
So they would single you out?
Man, I get singled out all the time. I know, bro. That's why I get profiled so much in my life. That's why I just be ignoring shit.
Out of all cars that single out,
my nigga, even the occupation I got when I first had it, niggas was assuming I'm this, assuming I'm that. I remember this one lady was like, you sag your pants when you're not at work. You don't even know me. That's why, bro, a lot of people, bro, y'all don't understand. Y'all can't affect me, bro. I've been through life. You
need to grow a beard, man. That way you don't get profiled.
I don't eat the poom poom. I eat the dunes. Oh, that's a bar, is it? Might be.
But yeah, though, I mean, shit.
Did I pull a second question?
I mean, that's wild. That's wild behavior. I mean, something did almost like that did happen to me, but it wasn't Border Patrol. Man, it's with them hoe ass cops. When they like the same situation when they searched the car, they didn't find anything. Mm-hmm. But I could hear the white cop approach the black cop, say, "You want to plant something on him?" I'm like, "Hey man, what the fuck you doing, man?
Gotta get hit and
yo." Talking about plant shit. No, we didn't do it. And the car was clean. Don't come over here with that bullshit.
Several stores that install hidden cameras in your vehicles. It's not that much money.
And this was
$350.
And that was before all the cell phone, all that shit was going on. Because it would be hard for us to prove it.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't do that.
I would say if you do get cameras installed in your vehicle, get one to a dash cam to the front of the vehicle, one to the back, and you need at least 2 internal. Like that middle, like when you're driving, that middle light, that light, get something placed there and then something up close by you, like the driver seat.
But yeah, you gotta.
No, I don't got no other topics, no other questions.
Did you? I thought
no,
you already answered it.
I was gonna go in for a third one, but whatever this is, if this ain't no bullshit.
Hey, one for the road, man.
Damn. Should I ask this or should I save it? This say, do you prep public toilets before using them?
I do.
Yes, nigga.
I do. Who don't?
If you don't do that shit, who raised you?
Who does that?
T.K. Kirkland, he always say, who raised you? Like, man, you better prep a public
toilet. Who gonna sit their bare ass? Well, I have heard of people doing that before. Yeah. They'll sit their bare ass on a public toilet.
You better prep that boy. I remember that's the first meme I ever made. It was a public toilet. I put toilet paper all on it. And I took a picture of it. And then right above, I said, you got to prepare for this shit.
I don't care if I cover the toilet from front to back. Mm-hmm. I still don't think that's enough on a public toilet.
That's not, bro.
That's not enough.
Bro, it take me You know how some people just run in and use the bathroom? Like, no, nigga.
No.
When I'm in that stall,
No.
I'm taking 5 minutes just to prep. And
I'm
that's why I
talking
hate,
about,
You
yeah.
ever had an automatic toilet where when you prep it, it just flush on its own?
Yeah, I hate that. Hey, that shit be pissing me off. Hey, because the middle part get in the toilet and they'll flush it and get caught in the water. I'm like, fuck. Like, damn, let me be great. Shit, I got a shit.
I hate the automatic toilet flushing. God.
And it be some seats that be looking so fucked up. I said, I'll just wait.
Yeah.
I'll just wait.
You know what deters me from using a public toilet? If I see a streak in it. Like, you ever just open up a stall and you see like some streaks already in the toilet bowl?
Yeah,
like, nah, I'm gone.
Or somebody pissed all over the damn toilet. If you walk in there and piss all over the toilet, I'm like, God damn, man.
I hate when you got to clean up after somebody else. Clean up there,
Man, I'll just wait. I ain't even that serious. Or go to another bathroom.
Sometimes if you got to go, just be that one. Sometimes you got to levitate. You got to hold the wall.
I ain't talking about do the crouch.
Yeah, do
like,
the crouch.
oh, shit.
Don't let it touch it, man.
Man, that still be the worst thing ever.
I
Because
remember one time this toilet didn't have enough toilet paper to prep, only enough to wipe. And I was like, man, you got to
make some decisions.
No, nigga, the worst experience, I ain't even going to say where I was because this was a beautiful establishment. Worst experience in my life, the biggest roach I ever seen in my life.
Oh, hell, dog.
I'm on the commode. This boy, I seen something go by my foot. I turned and looked down. That motherfucker was just going like in a circle. Bro, I jumped up. Oh, I was done immediately.
Hey, he was like, it's stinking here. And it started going around the circle. Man,
I ain't gonna say where I was, but y'all never believe they had roaches.
Man.
Y'all never believe. It wasn't even a food spot. That's the worst thing about it. It wasn't even a food spot. You be like, damn, they got roaches here.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do the crouching tiger, hidden dragon on the toilet.
Man.
Like, oh, no.
Sorry, y'all. If y'all eating and watching this, didn't mean it.
Well, y'all know what y'all were watching. Yeah, ain't like we didn't warn y'all.
Yeah.
Shit, fuck it.
This is PG-13. Actually, no, we do got one PG-13 episode coming up. But this is rated R for realness.
Hey, it's rated T for Takeoff.
Yeah, that too.
But yeah, well.
But it ain't E for everyone. This is not for everyone. This is specific type of comedy, entertainment, education, influence, and other stuff.
Also, before we get out of here, I want to give a big shout out to all the haters out there who disagree with us on a daily basis. Keep on showing up. We love that. Because we know what y'all pussy motherfuckers be saying. Talking about, no, you're wrong. You're wrong, man. That's not what that means.
Shout out to all the people who leave comments, whether good or bad. We appreciate it all.
I love you haters. I really do. Because y'all haters make me laugh in these comment sections. Hey, especially the one, I ain't going to say which specific one, but when they leave a comment, you be like, what the fuck are they talking about? That has nothing to do with
nothing to do with the haters need to get lost like Columbus when he was a navigator. Whoo, bar.
Nah, so. Any more topics?
No more topics, man. We about this, boy. We got to eat good because we about to be good.
And we got some, and the women out here today, they showing it all. And can't wait to be out there.
Sundress weather. Where the sundresses at? Where the
man.
I ain't seen that one sundress yet. I'm seeing skimpier things.
I saw a couple last night.
I ain't seen none.
But that was what they. Oh,
you know what? Brown dress has rejecting everybody. That was technically a sundress. No, it was a dress.
Does that really count? Because the sundress, it was above her knee.
Yeah, it was a dress. Well, I don't know if it's above her knee. I wasn't looking that low.
It was kind of. Well, I was seeing that ass.
You ever seen a girl with a sundress with a belt? They still got the women who wear dresses with belts. What the fuck is wrong with that? Don't even. I get it, but I don't get it. I'm gonna wear a dress with a belt.
That's like a nigga wearing a Gucci belt with a long shirt.
It don't make sense.
Oh, we got to talk about this one nigga. He had on a Bobby Boucher jersey that was cut off.
Oh yeah.
He had a crop top Bobby Boucher jersey. Well, that nigga, wherever you are, you bogus for that.
Usually, I hate to say it, usually people who go for that style, when they do cut it, they cut it high. He cut it right at the waistline. Usually they cut it higher so they could show like 2 or 3 of their abs. You cut that shit like.
I don't know what type of style you was trying to implement there, but you missed. Hey, you missed.
You had fun though, man. Salute to everybody who stepped out last night in Detroit. It was peaceful. Wasn't it was just having a good time, man. I love that, bro. I love when the city just.
Shout out with the dude that had the subwoofer on the motorcycle. Hey, you did your thing.
Did your thing.
At least warn people before you leave, you about to take the music away because he cranked that bike up quick as hell and got the fuck off.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was in the middle with dancing and shit. And shout out to all the ladies out there with that off the wall twerk fest y'all had in front of the establishment. Y'all, hey, I got it. Hand clap, y'all. Keep doing y'all thing because I seen a lot of ass twisting last night.
Twisting, man. He the only nigga I know say that shit.
And they was twisting ass.
Twisting it.
Hey, that was across the street twisting ass.
Man, see, I shouldn't have left so early, but I be having to be up early.
Man, you missed a hell of a sight. I mean,
I know.
twisting arse.
And the girl I talked to last night that was a lawyer. My apologies.
Okay. All right.
She
Well,
was mad. I said something.
all right. Well, we just gonna leave it at that. Anything else you want to speak on?
Nah, nothing else I want to speak of.
Well, go check out my channel, Adrian AKAD. I got a video premiere right now. This one is about when you don't remember something and you know remember something, you got that one friend who'll try whatever they can to make you remember. So go check that out.
Remember, we were once kings.
I don't remember that. Was I even there?
You don't remember?
Yeah, annoying ass motherfuckers. But anyway, I'm your boy Adrian AKAD,
I'm Stubbs.
aka Mr. Wine with a Line.
Believe it or not, I'm your imaginary friend.
Hey, and we out of here.
Peace.